Starfighter. Victory or Death Starfighters, my name is Karyn Jones, and this is a Starfighter movie review. Today I'll be talking about a cult classic that not only spoke to a generation of women, but it was named one of the best independent movies of the late 90s. Today I'll be talking about the independent romantic comedy, Better Than Chocolate. The soundtrack to this film is incredible, so much so that it's actually the best thing about the movie, which is saying a lot considering these characters are amazing. In nearly every scene, there is a song that perfectly depicts what emotion a character is feeling. From emotions such as ecstasy, hopelessness, disappointment, and prideful. So with that said, let's get right into the plot of this film. This movie is about a college dropout named Maggie who falls in love in Vancouver. Her mother, who is going through a divorce, decides to move in to be closer to her daughter. With the two living together, Maggie's mother slowly discovers the truth about her daughter's diverse group of friends and her daughter's sexuality. Now, I will be going over 3 characters in this movie. The first character you'll be introduced to is Maggie, who is portrayed by the late Karyn Dwyer. Maggie is the heart, soul, and embodiment of the overall theme of the film, which is someone who is trying to come to terms with who they are. Maggie is a 19-year-old college dropout who is an aspiring artist. With finding work at a bookstore, she soon meets another artist named Kim, who changes her life forever. Now, Maggie has a very distinctive relationship with every character you'll see in the movie. But it's the relationships she has with her new girlfriend Kim and her mother Leela are the ones worth mentioning. You'll see early on in this movie that Leela is a metaphor for the life Maggie could have had if she would have stayed in college. And the same thing could be said for Leela, as she also looks at her daughter Maggie and thinks her life would have been more free-spirited if she would have followed her passions. The chemistry between Maggie and Kim is simply some of the best I've ever seen in a film. There are a handful of scenes where there's no dialogue between these two characters, but you can feel their energy for each other on screen. Karyn Dwyer received a cult following of fans because of this film, and her performance is the biggest reason why. The next character that I will be talking about is Kim, who is portrayed by the actress Christina Cox. Kim is a struggling artist who is living out of her van. When she meets Maggie and falls in love, you can see her character displaying strong patience and compassion in their relationship. However, her relationship is being tested when she notices that Maggie is keeping their relationship a secret from her mother. Christina's performance in this film is great, and the chemistry she has with Karyn Dwyer, it can honestly be talked about for centuries. The last character that I'll be talking about is Leela, who is portrayed by the talented actress Wendy Crewson. Leela is Maggie's mother. She is well-meaning, but naive. Leela wants whatever is best for her daughter, just as long as it sticks within her rules. With going through a divorce, Leela is questioning what went wrong in her life and what can she do to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen to Maggie. I would honestly say of all the characters in the film, Leela is the one who changes the most. The mother-daughter relationship throughout the film is so realistic and beyond satisfying to watch. You can argue that Wendy Crewson has the best performance in the film. So, better than chocolate. Is this movie worth watching? The answer is obviously yes. But I think there's a more important question that I should ask you, which is, why haven't you seen this movie? Or better yet, why haven't you even heard of this movie? Better Than Chocolate is a really good coming-of-age story with a moral substance that is very relevant in today's society. The real reason why you have more than likely never heard of this film is because of the film's integrity itself. As you are aware, there are certain films that do have themes of homosexuality, and these certain films are distributed to a wide range of people. But because they abide by the rules of the distributors, studios, and investors, rules that force their films to be labeled as a LGBT movie, or to be a representation of that entire community that society feels comfortable with viewing it as. Better Than Chocolate never cared for any of that. The film simply just wanted to be what it is. And because of this, the film wasn't shown and banned in a lot of cities and countries. So allow me to end this review on a question. Better Than Chocolate is a coming-of-age romantic comedy about a woman going through love and acceptance. Would you watch this movie?
Listen, Centauri, I'm not any of those guys. I'm a kid from a trailer park.
If that's what you think, then that's all you'll ever be.
Alright, Starfighters, that was my Starfighter movie review. If you like the content, like the video and subscribe for more movie reviews. Also, comment below and let me know, what is the best romantic comedy you've seen this year? I'm still traveling throughout the galaxy with Centauri, so I'll have plenty of time to read your comments and to keep making movie reviews. But until then, victory or death, Starfighters.
Ring 10C